Tank Master strikes again. You need some help unhooking that fish, or?
You need help catching a fish?
You know how this works. You catch more quantity, but I catch the quality.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah? You wanna go grass fish? Is that what you're talking about?
You know it too. I don't even have to say it. You know exactly. I want to stand up and cast that.
We've been doing this too long, dude. He just says shit. Just comes up, fucking stroll up next to me and just look at me, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Top water, baby. Well, there we go, guys. Did not get that one on the front camera, but that right there is the first bass of the day. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the video. As you saw in the intro, my boy Bear Fishing is back from his little vacation, and we are out fishing on a body of water that we actually fished earlier in the season. Had to come back because we didn't do that great. That fish right there was caught on a topwater spook. It's actually the first time I've ever caught a fish on this style of bait. This one right here is an A-Bay Lure Lab paint job, and that was a really fun fish catch. That thing blew up on it, swung on him, and brought him back. We're fishing a body of water. It's about 200 acres, submergent grass, multi-species, both smallmouth and largemouth. Right now what we're doing is we're fishing a small grass flat, about 3 feet of water. It's not super thick vegetation, but it's definitely got some grass. You're not gonna be able to get anything through here except maybe a swim jig. So I opted to go for a topwater bite with the spook, just working it with my reel like I talk about, not using any rod action, just literally pumping that reel back and forth, making this thing walk the dog, and that fish smoked it. It's gonna be a really good day on the water. We also have a buddy here that's fishing his first time out of a kayak, so it's gonna be a day of adventure. Hopefully we'll be able to get into some big ones later. For now, I'm gonna get back to top water because when that bites on, I wanna capitalize on it because it's my favorite way to catch fish. Fine. Steal my worm, I'm gonna catch you, little bastard. My God, guys! It's a rock bass, guys! Look at it, guys!
Do you lock your pedal drive in?
Yeah, you have to.
Why?
Because if you don't and you pedal just wrong, your drive will lift up and break your blades. Had to replace his blades because of that.
Really?
I pedaled, the drive popped up and smashed the blade against the bottom of the kayak.
Now you're making me nervous. What are you throwing?
Black blue jig.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Vinny, guess what just happened?
What?
I just broke a fucking blade.
On your, yeah, I told you not to, did you not lock it? I told you to lock your drive, you don't listen to me.
Oh, big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. Largemouth, never mind, I lied. It's a big largemouth. Mike, this place is tripping me out a bit.
Yeah. It's not bad though, probably what, 16?
Less.
Yeah, probably a 14 1-pounder.
Yeah.
Yep. Playing with me. Oh yeah, just pull this guy. Little largy. Little largy. Wow, that's a little bit bigger. This little guy. Little largemouth guys. A little bit bigger one. Probably like well, let's see actually. Got my new trusty measurer. $12-incher, so not a bad little fish, guys. I literally cast it over your kayak. smallmouth. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Come here, buddy. That's a pretty decent one, actually. That's actually a pretty decent one.
Not bad.
Pretty smallie. Listen, bro. You need to drop your attitude, homie. Well, guys, I managed to catch a smallmouth at this place. This is the second time I've been here in search of smallmouth. Look at that right there. Not a bad little fish.
Yeah, it's like fishing.
This is what a tournament's like. You move on, you think the area is just barren, you just move on, and then you hear, and usually what he throws out is Cole, Binya, Cole, Binya, that's definitely Cole, Binya. And the thing is, for a while, I was the doing all the measuring.
You finally got a measuring stick?
He finally got one, so now I don't have to measure it. But yeah, the whole time is Binya, Cole, Binya, Cole, Binya, Cole. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Seat broke.
nice, bro. Did you get? Oh, fucking weird. I swear, only you, man.
Swim bait. 6-inch swim bait. Foul hooked him too. There we go, guys. I broke the fucking strap to my seat.
It's the strap that broke.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to replace the whole strap. Gonna have to do me some redneck engineering.
So we just both did shit together?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this guy fucking hundreds of hours on it, so. What's kind of annoying is the fact that I'm losing weight, now I'm breaking. It's like you didn't break when I was fat. There you go, guys, another one on that swim bait. All right, guys, so that specific fish catch is a trick that I use that I want to talk about real quick. So to my left is about 2 feet of water. I can actually see the bottom. It is a flat that extends probably 200-300 yards, may even go the remainder of the body of water. Right where I am is a hump. So the point that I'm at right here actually drops off. So you got a flat area, it humps up a little bit, and then it drops way down. So I'm sitting in 9 feet of water, but literally just a few feet that way, you're looking at 2 feet. What I like to do is I cast into the shallow area and I work a slow, methodical bait like a bluegill or a 1 to 2 foot diving squarebill, something that stays pretty much at the same depth no matter what. And I roll it across that hump and then down over the deep section. The reason I do that is because those fish a lot of times will sit right against that hump. They'll sit right against that ledge where it drops off. They're looking for one of two things. They're looking for a fish that's coming out of those shallows, heading out to deeper water, or they're also looking for fish that travel along the edge of that ledge. It actually acts kind of like a highway where those fish will cruise up and down that ledge. So by doing what I'm doing, which is basically 45ing that little hump and running a shallow diving swim bait that has a bluegill profile, that's causing those fish to see that bait coming. They're ready, they're in an ambush position already, and they lash out at it. So far it's resulted in one fish and one that I lost pretty much at the boat, and I've had a few hits as well while I've been trying to explain this process. So it's a pretty sneaky little technique. You can do it with a bunch of different baits. It's really just a matter of finding what bait you are most comfortable doing it with. And I highly recommend trying that out, guys. If you find a situation where you have a super shallow flat and then it drops off, fish that hump, because you get to cover multiple depths and it's a lot easier to locate those fish. Let me show you how to fish this tree. Oh, I got him. You like that rock? You like that little bass? He's a real bass. He's a real boy. All right, guys, so this video was a little bit of a funky one. The reason I'm here is because of this guy, because this actual body of water makes up very similar to a tournament body of water that we're going to be fishing next weekend. And I mean, honestly, you haven't been there yet, but the size, the makeup, the way this place fishes is pretty consistent. So that being said, you had, I don't really know what you got. I'm gonna say at least 5 16ths, if not.
Yeah. No.
Minimum.
I got a 17.5. Yeah, and a couple over 15.
So we had at least a 16-inch average for him.
Yeah.
I probably had a 14, 15-inch average. I wasn't measuring. So that overall, honestly, at that next event is probably gonna win us at least third. It probably won't win the tournament overall. But we did see a couple monsters. I know he lost one. I'm going to show you guys that in the video. You guys probably saw that earlier. And I had one that was right next to me that was pretty large as well. So I really think we're going to stand a good chance. So be on the lookout for that video. Each of us will have our own videos, so watch each one, because I'll tell you, every time we do a collaboration like this, we always have an entirely different perspective. So it's really good to check that out.
Let me say one thing. We both fished our techniques that we're the best at, and we were both catching fish at the same time. Again, you're in the middle, and I'm saying, what is he doing in the middle? Literally calling out at him, and he's not answering me, just casting. And he's catching on moving baits, like swim baits, the 6-cent swim bait. And I'm just there with the yum dinger. So that's what we're going to do next week. And
that's exactly the plan next week, guys. So like I said, I'll probably tag that video right here so you guys can check that one out. But like he said, the way it's been working is he covers the finesse, I cover the reaction style baits, and overall, I mean, between the three of us, we probably had 30 fish.
yeah.
At least. So pretty crazy day considering the last time we came here, I think we had a total of 5 between the two of us. So overall, it's a really good day. But like I said, the wife's home waiting for me to go out to dinner, so I got to go, and he has got to go catch some more fish. So anyways, he is on his way back to go fish a little bit more. I am heading home, so I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.